Well, good Thursday afternoon to you. Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. How y'all doing today? In a lot better mood. This sinus stuff is clearing up and getting into some work stuff. The state finished up my paperwork and all that kind of good stuff. I'm actually going to work a little short shift tonight to help fill another post that somebody didn't show up for. So, getting back to work after sitting around for 3 days. Can't make rent money sitting around, can you? Yeah, that's right. You can't. But anyway, on to shaving with a, cup of Cafe Bustelo here. It's cool and wet outside, so when I go out on this post, I'm going to have me a thermos of the brew from yesterday, the Cafe Bustelo, mixed in with a little bit of a dark roast with some chicory, so that's going to be really good to stave off the cold for a while. It's only a 4-hour shift, no big deal. So what we're going to do today is just a regular 1-day growth. I was going to save this shave and do it with more growth, but like I said yesterday, that didn't work out. So we're going to do it on just a regular day's growth, which is really a good test of things anyway. And it's just going to be a witch hazel shave. We're not going to lather anything. We're going to use witch hazel and see if we get a good shave out of it, if it's slick enough to take care of things or what's going on. Why are we doing that? Yeah, why not? I've shaved with mayonnaise. I've shaved with razor blades glued on a stick. I've shaved with a, still got it right here, a razor that I made with a coat hanger and a Powell super blade there. So why not try just some witch hazel? Now I know there's folks out there that get to holler, well, just splash some water on and shave. Yeah, you can do that, I'm sure. But at least with the witch hazel, you get some of the properties of the witch hazel if you have some razor burn or whatever. But anyway, I'm not here to prove whether you can use just water or not. I'm sure you can. But we're going to use witch hazel. Now, this is not the actual bottle that came in. This is actually Dickerson's, as I mentioned before. It's what I think it was Albertsons had when I picked it up. I just buy whatever the house brand is, and in this case, Albertsons. Now, for a razor, we're going to use my early model Schick E2. This is one of the ones that the head opens up on so that you can clean it. And this thing is a beast. If you don't watch what you're doing, this thing will get you. There's no such thing as a razor that's too aggressive, actually. Technique takes care of everything. A razor, a blade's a blade. But this is a very blade forward type feeling razor. And it's just it's a favorite of mine. It really is a favorite of mine. So just checking to make sure the blade's all behind the stop and everything, because this is one of the ones, like I said, the head will open on, so it could conceivably be off. Today it's good, but there we go. I leave it with a patina on it. I don't shine it up with the brass cleaner, and I don't shine and handle it. But, so it's got that used look to it, and I like that. Now I think we'll do our normal prep, which is, of course, a wipe down with a warm rag. I do have my sink of water here to rinse the razor in and that kind of stuff. So we'll do a regular wipe down. I've been out running some errands today and doing a few things, and it's, like I said, kind of a cool, wet, nasty day out. Fuzzy likes wet, nasty days. Reminds me, I guess, back when I was a duck hunter. It would still be again if I had somewhere to go find some ducks. Just saying. So anyway, we'll dry off because when I use witch hazel, I don't want to water it down. So we'll use the witch hazel. So here we go, splash of old witch hazel on, and that's all we're going to use for the shave. And the same way we do on the touch up, I'm going to be sure I got plenty on, so that we got some good nap. Now, one hard part about this is that when you don't have lather on, it's hard to see where you have and haven't shaved. So, I could see where that would be a little fun, but we're going to do what we can here. We're going to start with our normal routine. Now, you'll notice, I'm going to get in here a little bit closer. You can see the razor's not trying to jump all over the place. Not pulling and tugging and all kind of that kind of stuff. Get back up here where you can see again. And I can see that it's doing a really good job. I mean, that is a very, very nice first pass. And we'll come under And again, I'm just having to watch where I've already shaved and kind of overlap and be sure I'm getting everything. Oh yeah. Actually, you can kind of tell where you've been and where you haven't been, because it's just, the stubble here is just long enough to tell. So even that's not going to be an issue. So there we go, the first pass. Now I can tell you that that's just as nice as any other first pass. Alright, so let's go for a second pass. Do our across the grain, and then we'll see if we're going to do a touch up. But everybody knows I like keeping to the routine, so we probably will. Alright, I can feel that I didn't quite get as good as I thought I did. I guess I couldn't see it as good as I thought, is what you should say. Alright, so we're going to come across here. That's already very smooth across there, by the way. There's really not that much to take care of. And I think actually when I came across under here the first time, it was more or less across the grain. And that's okay. So here we go back again. We'll go ear to mouth here. And we'll even change directions and go this way a little bit. Clean up around the goatee, because we are going to work it a little while, so we got to look the part. Got a nice feel to it. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more on under my neck, because this dries quicker than lather apparently. Alright, make sure we keep it good and damp under here. And then we're going to do our normal across the grain under here. Clear right there. Then we're going to come across the grain across here. Sure we get it behind our ear. And we'll come back this way a little bit. We just run around whichever direction. I think everything works out just fine. So now let's have a look at what we got. And what we got is a good shave going. That's what we got. So I'm going to wash off what we already had, just like I would with a lather pass, and then dry it off. Again, because I like routine. That's good coffee. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so not a bad time for a good cup of coffee. Well, that is a very, very nice shave, actually. I'm going to do a little touch up like I normally do, just because it's routine. I could probably get away without doing it. But I am going to be in uniform later, so you want to be the best when you're in uniform. Alrighty, make sure we got plenty under here. And we're going to go down. This is almost against the grain under here. And we'll come back with the grain, because that's a little cleanup pass. We'll do a little angle thing under here. Just like that. And then we'll go clean up under this here, this jaw. Pull out a little bit. Already trimmed up around the goatee. I can feel though that need a little bit more under that goatee area there. Oh yeah, that is nice. All right, well there we go. 3-pass shave using just our, in this case, Dickerson's witch hazel. Now I don't think it would have mattered if it was any other witch hazel. And what we've ended up with is my face feels really good. I don't feel any irritation yet. Of course, sometimes I can pop up later, I understand. And we got a really nice feeling shave there. The E2, well, any of the E's are really great shavers. Just like the G's, or basically any other Schick. But this early model E2 that the head opens on is just a favorite of mine. It really, really, really is. Now we're going to throw on some Family Dollar Spice Aftershave. I use this stuff fairly often, and I'm going to have to start cutting back because I can't find any more of it. Oh, that feels good. A little bit of sting, but you won't. I like a little bit of alcohol sting from an aftershave. That's what I want to feel. So looky there. Got us a really, really, really nice shave out of an E2 and witch hazel. Been planning that shave for a little bit. I don't see how it would make any difference if you had a day's growth or 3 days growth. I think it would be good stuff. So I'm going to continue getting ready for work here. Go out and cover this little 4-hour shift to help out. I hope y'all are having a good day. If it's cold and wet where you are, stay warm and dry. If it's hot and wet where you are, stay cool and dry. If it's not wet, then you ain't got to worry about staying dry, but you know, keep at it. So we'll see y'all later, and happy shaves to you.